Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Farhana PIB1013. Today, me and my group are going to present about financial product and services for Maybank Islamic and then Public Islamic Bank. So this is my group member. We have me, Farhana PIB1013, Nur Nabila, Ahmad Danish Wajdi, Nur Shahira, and the last one is Nur Farisha Husna.
So I'm gonna share about background of Maybank. So Maybank Islamic Berhad or Malayan Banking is the Islamic finance of Maybank Group. This company was established in 1960. This company was founded by Malaysian business by Tycoon Hutek Wet. Maybank is the largest company Islamic bank in Asia and is also the largest company by market capitalization on the Malaysian bourse. This company was operates more than 20 branches in Singapore and in the Philippines. And it also was the banking presence in the most of the other Southeast Asian markets, including Brunei, Papua New Guinea, Indonesia, and Vietnam. And this company also operates their branches in New York and London. Next, I'm going to share about background of Public Bank. The Public Bank was founded by Hong Piu. Hong Piu is the general manager of Malayan Banking. The Public Bank was started their business at its first branch at Jalan Gereja, Kuala Lumpur. Public Bank was the third largest company group in Malaysia and is also the second largest company listed on Malaysia Bourse. Public Bank was growing rapidly in Malaysia and across the region including Hong Kong, China, Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos, and Sri Lanka. So next, we take a look about Vision Mission Maybank. So the first one, Vision Maybank. Vision Maybank is advancing Asia's ambition with you. And mission of Maybank is we want to financial services by providing the people with convenient access to financing, having fair terms and pricing, and advising customers based on their needs and being at the heart of community. So next, about Vision Mission Public Bank. Vision Public Bank is to growing the public bank to be a bank for the public and serving the banking needs for the people. So next, about Mission Public Bank. So Mission Public Bank is to sustain the position of being the most efficient, profitable, and respected premier financial institution in Malaysia. So for the next topic, I'm gonna pass to Nabila.
Type of industry for Maybank. First, financial services, and also the economic services provided by the finance industry. Type of industry for Public Islamic Bank. First, banking and finance, and also an industry term for companies that provide a range of such financial products or services. Type of product for Maybank Islamic Banking. First, Islamic banking. All the mechanisms used by Islamic banks in Malaysia in delivering the trade financing products are 7, such as Bai al-Dain, Tawarruk, and Murabaha. Second, commercial banking. A financial institution which accepts deposit from the public. Commercial banks include private sector bank and public sector bank. Third, investment banking. Division of banking related to creation of capital through the sale of stock. Investment banks also help with the pricing of financial instruments so as to maximize revenue, navigating regulatory requirements as well as underwriting new debt. Fourth, offshore banking, designed for both individual and corporate account management. The offshore banks are normally located in offshore financial centers. Fifth, leasing and hire purchase, type of asset finance that allow firms or individuals to possess and control an asset during an agreed term while paying rent. Owned by a firm or an individual, a financing solution suitable for business wishing to purchase asset without paying the full value immediately. Type of product for public Islamic bank. First, investment banking, a division of banking related to the creation of capital truth, the sale of stocks and bonds to help companies to raise capital. Investment banks also help with the pricing of financial instruments so as to maximize revenue. Second, personal banking refers to all the services banks design and offer to individual consumer rather than business. Service include checking and saving accounts, credit and debit card, certificate of deposit, loans and more. Third, Islamic banking. All the mechanisms used by Islamic Bank in Malaysia in delivering the trade financing products are 7, such as Bai'adain, Tawarruk and Murabahah. Fourth, commercial bank. A financial institution which accept deposit from the public and give loans for the purpose of consumption and investment to make profit. Refer to a bank or a division of a large bank, include private sector banks and public sector banks. Fifth, share banking. The role of stocks broker is to facilitate the buying and selling of stock at the stock market or on behalf of investor. There are many prominent stock brokerage firms in India through which you can trade in stock exchange, such as Bombay Stock and Exchange (BSE) and also National Stock Exchange (NSE).
Next, I will present name of service from Maybank. Mudarabah is a form of partnership between one who contributes efforts in the form of managerial skills as Mudarib and the other who contributes capital as Rabiul Ma'al. The profit will be shared according to mutually agreed profit sharing ratio. However, losses are borne solely by the capital provider. There are 2 types of Mudarabah, which is Al-Mudarabah Al-Muqayyada as restrict Mudarabah, and the second one is Al-Mudarabah Al-Mutlaqah as unrestricted Mudarabah. Next is Cashline I. Cashline I is a Sharia compliant overdraft financing for working capital requirements, personal consumption or purchase of assets and properties. There are 4 types of Cashline I, which is credit card, debit card, visa and cash flow. Next we call ITAB, which is model on the Sharia principle of Al-Ijaratu Ma'al-Bay as ITAB, which literally means leasing with subsequent purchase. There are 3 types of ITAB, which is new motor vehicles, next is second-hand motor vehicles and reconditioned motor vehicles. Lastly is Takaful. Takaful is a comprehensive Sharia compliant plan that covers you and your family for accidents anywhere in the world 24 hours a day. And there are 2 types of Takaful, which is general Takaful and family Takaful. Next is from public bank. So the first one is saving account I. Saving accounts is a basic type of bank account that allows you to deposit money, keep it safe and withdraw funds all while earning interest. Savings account offered by most banks, credit unions and other financial institutions are FDIC insured and typically pay interest on. There are three types of saving account I, which is the deposit account, the money market account, and the certificate of deposit. Secondly is home equity financing I. So it's a purchase of residential property jointly with the bank for owner occupancy and offering the house as a security for the financing. They are also available for refinancing of residential property for owner occupancy. There are two types of home equity financing I, which is fixed rate loans and home equity lines of credit. In bracket is HELOCS. Lastly is basic wadiah saving account. So it helps you to manage your day-to-day financial needs. And there are two types of wadiah, which is wadiah yad amanah and wadiah yad damanah. Next, I will pass to Danish Wajdi.
Feature of the service Maybank. Murabaha, potential to earn higher returns with indicative profit rate, checkbook, free personal accident takaful coverage, plus medical expenses, cashline facility subject to eligibility, and no monthly fee. Takaful, a comprehensive Sharia compliant plan that cover you and your family. Benefits, immediate coverage, 24-hour worldwide coverage for an unlimited number of children under the family schemes, no medical examination required, enjoy benefits payable even if you have insurance plan elsewhere. 0-day money back guarantee should you be dissatisfied with your certification. No question asked. Of the service public bank. Saving account I. Easily access to account through any public bank branches. Account inquiries and fund transfer within the bank via ATM, internet banking and mobile banking. Basic wadiah saving account. All deposits received by the bank will be invested in alignment with Sharia principle and hibah. Percentage of hibah will vary following as balance account. Any deposit amount will earn you a hibah rate. Strength of service Maybank. Murabaha. The bank provide financing to other customer via the trade of identified Sharia compliant model commodities such as crude palm oil, RBD, palm oil, choice of affordable profit rates, no compounding, no early settlement charge, lower monthly installment with longer payment period, higher financing eligibility, higher financing margin. Takaful, you will receive up to Rm100 for outpatient cash benefit at a registered clinic or hospital. You will receive a lump sum cash of Rm300 with police report. You will receive up to Rm200, 1,000 for 100 days. You will receive another benefit of up to 445 ringgit. 4,055 ringgit. Strength of service public bank. Saving account I. A basic type of bank account that allows customer to deposit money. Offered by most bank, credit unions and other financial institutions of FDIC and typically pay interest on customer deposit. Basic wadiah saving account can be stored as a platform that saves money inside the bank with ease. Of the service Maybank. Murabaha. This is an agreement made between two parties, one which provide 100% of the capital for the project. Another party known as Mudarib who is using his entrepreneur skill manage the project. The term refer to a form of business contract in which one party bring capital. The financier is known as Bal Ma'al and the entrepreneur as Mudarik. The bank passes on this loss to the depositor. Takaful and investment link family takaful plan that is Sharia compliant, coverage up to the certificate anniversary or prior to the 100th birthday of the person covered. Takaful protection when you are young and able. Flexibility for convenience and control as you grow up your family. Net 68 critical illness coverage upon diagnosis of the listers 68 illness. Limitation of the service. Public bank saving account is of opening an account for individual with an initial deposit of just 20 ringgit. Minimum balance to be maintained at any one time is 20 ringgit.
So the next one is comparison between both banks. So we choose higher purchase and trust receipt to compare our both bank. So for higher purchase, for Maybank Islamic Bank, we choose ITAB, which is a short form for Al-Ijarah Thumma Al-Bait. It's basically a higher purchase for a vehicle, and it's provide purchasing or rent a new second-hand or a reconditioned vehicle, and the tenors is up to 9 years only, and also the MOF or margin of finance is up to 19%. For Public Islamic Bank, we choose home equity financing for higher purchase. So home equity financing I. So home equity financing I is it's provide purchasing home or refinance home with tenors up to 35 years. And for the rate or the percent rate, for the base rate individual, it's up to 2.27%, but for BFR or base financing rate for non-individual, it's up to 5.47%. Okay, so for trust receipt, for Maybank Islamic Bank, we have trust receipt I. It's basically a trade facility to finance domestic purchase or import based on documents drawn under letter of credit I, also known as LCI, and inward bills for collection I, also known as IBCI. So for Maybank Islamic, trust receipt I doesn't have any minimum amount of financing, and it's also allow us to have early or partial settlement. And next one is for public bank, trust receipt I for public bank. It's basically a document of trust provided by the bank and signed by the customer. And there is also no minimum amount of financing, but there is a maximum amount of financing based on days, which is it's up until 180 days. So the next one is recommendation or suggestion for improvement of services. So firstly, they can empower their employees. So as we all know, customer services employees are the bank's front line. So customer service employees need to have the right resources to provide information to exceptional customers or a member service. There is so many banks and credit unions that are falling behind when it comes to providing their employees the right information. So they need to have a more effectively way to give information to their customer service employees. If these things happen, it will lead to inefficient and disorganized knowledge-based solution. It will also result in confusion for your frontline staff, which is your customer service employee. And also if bank employee can find the information they want or they need, It will also impact the confidence of your employees and the confidence of your customers. As a matter of fact, one of the top reasons why banking customers switch to another financial institution is because they feel like they get the round around the like from poorly trained bank or from any CU employees. So the second one is stay consistent. Stay consistent across all touch points. So there is a survey that stated that to stay competitive, banks need to continue building out channel capabilities to provide 24/7 real-time access to banking seamlessly and across channels. So providing consistent and accurate information across channels is a constant challenge for banks. Yet in today's technology world, with customers banking online on their mobile devices and on their tablets, in addition to at a branch locations, providing consistent information is becoming more and more crucial for institutions hoping to provide the best in banking customer service. So according to Banking Technology article, research from Google has shown that 46% of people managing their finances online switch between devices before completing the activity. Often customers will start research on their smartphone or mobile phone before migrating to a PC or tablet to dig deeper about the information that they needed. So the last one is test and then test again. So just like there is no two customers that are alike, nor two banks that are the same. So what works for one customer, one bank, may work for another customer or another bank. So the only way to know for sure what works in your bank is to test it. So testing things such as frequency, messaging and channel of communication, target markets for certain products and special offers are just some of the very many ways possible for testing and honing. So the conclusion is, based on the assignment conducted, it can be concluded that banks play a very important role in the economic development of nations. So from here, we also learn new things about banks. Like a bank account is not only about saving money, it's also about managing your money. So opening an account is one of the smart moves. It means that you can access a service that helps you control your money, and also it will help you borrow some money at some time in the future. You also gain a lot of knowledge while in the process of completing the assignment. Some of the knowledge, like we have the opportunity to explore more about services that offered by the bank that we have chosen, which are Maybank Islamic Bank and Public Islamic Bank. So we also realized that the management of this bank should understand the benefits of the service quality. It includes customers' satisfaction, improve customer retention, positive word of mouth, decrease operating cost, enlarge market share, increase profitability, and improve financial performance. Thus, improving service quality leads to the customer satisfaction and ultimately to customer loyalty. That's all from our group. Thank you for watching and listening.